Hap and Aunt Pearl. This is the beginning of a videotape as part of Your Life Unfolds. Hope these pictures will bring back many, many memories. All right, Hap.
Happy birthday, Bobby. This is 1988. I haven't seen you for a while, and I still remember the days when I used to babysit for you over on Albany Avenue. Love you, dear.
I want to say something. Hello, Bobby. It's very good that I've been able to see you, or through this film, you see me as I am today. Right? Many happy.
Go ahead, Darryl.
Yeah.
Hi, Bobby. Happy birthday. Do you remember the time that I first met you at your dad brought you down to the restaurant and gave me a handful of money and said go downtown and buy you an outfit? Hurry up and get down here. We want to play Rummy Cube again. Happy birthday.
Okay, Barb. First picture here is in 1951, Emporium, Pennsylvania. Dickie, Chuck, Joanne, Frankie, and Dee. This is the same time. Hap, Grandma and Grandpa, Dad, and Joe. They all look happy, don't they? There they are, the handsome foursome. Grandpa, your father, Uncle Joe, and Uncle Hap. Oh boy, we've got power interruptions here. Again, Grandpa Kay, your dad, and your Uncle Joe. This was in Tampa at Teresa and Grandpa's place. Same spot. Uncle Hap, he's putting on weight. Your father's got to have his hand in front of that cigar. Grandpa and Uncle Joe. And there's Grandpa in Tampa. In fact, there are 3 or 4 coming up. They're all going to be Grandpa. A very spry man for his age. Here he's playing the zither. Sounds just like him playing it now, doesn't it? And there he is again with his cigar and his hat in Tampa. This is Grandpa and your father and a neighbor in Tampa. That was a daily get-together. There's Grandpa relaxed rocking chair. This was also taking, and his toothpick. He good to the very last draw. This is Uncle Hap, Uncle Joe, Grandpa, your father, and Marion. At one of his birthday parties, gosh, in Tampa again. This is Aunt Pearl in her kitchen on 4th. And this is Uncle Hap and Aunt Pearl in their living room on 4th in Ruskin. Grandpa, Uncle Hap, Uncle Joe, and your father playing cards, and I think this was at your father's place in Ruskin. They did spend quite a bit of time together. Aha, toasting Grandpa on his Elizabeth and Grandpa on 4th Street in Ruskin. Remember, Grandpa always said his head was cold. There's Grandpa spending a nap. And this is on a Sunday morning, and he's reading. It's Elizabeth and Grandpa again. And that was on his 94th birthday.
93rd.
No, excuse me, that was his 93rd. This was on his 94th birthday. Elizabeth had already left him. And there's Grandpa with, he's drinking his toast himself. I guess he was just pretending, but what a guy. See, 94 years young. Look at the smile on his face. A cigar in his hand. And he's got a box of cookies there. That was his 94th. There's your dad. Where did he get that outfit? Looks good, too. Your dad, Grandpa, and Uncle Hap. I don't know where this was taken, but he certainly is a happy trio there. Look at the hair on your father's head. There's Uncle Joe and Grandpa. You can see Grandpa's beginning to fade a little bit, tiring out. He had to have his afternoon naps. It's Uncle Hap and your dad. I don't know what they're doing there, but your father's throwing the ashes on whatever Uncle Hap has down there. Fire? Yeah, he's trying to keep his hands warm, huh? These are your cousins, Charlene and Joanne. Charlene is Uncle Hap's daughter, and of course you know ours. That's Uncle Joe and me back in 1974 at a wedding in Chicago. And this is our home up in Camp Lake, Wisconsin. You folks did come up there, and Uncle Joe built the garage himself. I miss the place, I really do. This was taken in 1978. This also was taken in 1978. Joanne had come up to visit us. Uncle Hap, Uncle Joe, and Aunt Mary Ann in June 1985. That was my birthday. And we were on our way then to Joanne in Maryland. That's Grandpa's zither and his sheet music and a rose. This is Uncle Joe and Grandpa and you with your children. Barb, I don't know which one of these girls had the twins. Please meet Mr. and Mrs. John Forward. A nice-looking couple. This is part of your clan, Barb. Again, this is your family in Ruskin. Can you make them out? In the back, I do see your father, and I think that's Grandpa. And again, this is in Ruskin, Florida. This is 4 generations. Grandpa, your dad, and is that Jane? 4 generations on 4th Street in Ruskin. And this is your present family, Barb. I do hope you have enjoyed watching these as we have had the fun of putting it together. Bye. Hello, Barbara. I hope you have enjoyed the show so far. Coming up next is an audio recording made April 18th, 1969, when Grandpa and his 3 sons helped him celebrate his 87th birthday in Ruskin, Florida. I think your father is the main announcer. I hope you enjoy it.
From
Okay, and this is the house on, and there you are, Barbara. See? And there's my brother Joe, and behind him is your father's Uncle Joe Hackle, my sister Rose, and a friend of ours, Betty Garst. Long time ago, kid. There you are, Barb. And there's a picture of you. I have an 8 by 10. A very pretty girl. This is your mother, Barbara. Do you remember her? Aunt Mary Kindermann. This picture I have of you and your dad, and I think this is your graduation. And this is Mr. and Mrs. John Forward and your dad, and I think that's Uncle Hap. The back of the picture said 57. Is that right? And this is a picture of you and Dad and young Frank. Lovely bride. Look at your father's smile. This picture was taken at Frank and Ann's wedding. And that's your father's mother-in-law, right? I don't remember her name. This is your dad.